position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Gators will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will have the ball first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. At the 45, on his way. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Looking to fire. He dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Bradley. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. He's got the tight end. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
He's got him. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
I think a lot of people probably expect see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. There was no hesitation. The opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Florida's offense has its first opportunity of the day. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off a defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Wilson to pass. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The Gators will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And as he throws.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell out.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Henderson.
Such a great job on the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean now? It means 3rd and long. 3rd and long now go to dime packages, to nickel packages. Taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Rebels!
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
And he tacked on the extra point.
14-0.
And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wilson will throw. Time to take a shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh... have it at the 34-yard line. And the Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. This offense has it with really good field position. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Watkins.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver.
Breaks into the open. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a pretty dumb decision by the opponent to go for it so deep in their own end, and this offense now is making them pay for that. After getting the ball back on the 3rd play of the drive, they're able to run it, get the 1st down, and stay on the field.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Punch it out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They're not into 3s. They want 6s. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Bradley. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The play action fake. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Wilson to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. The Gators decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Makes the grab on the big throw. He'll go out of bounds at the 10-yard line, and they are in business in striking distance. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it first and goal from the 10. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! Fit it in the window for the score.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment beat dang. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
Ole Miss 28, Florida 0.
And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wilson will throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Gators line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's loose. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Wide receiver going in motion. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense set on first down. Wilson to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Jackson.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find your rhythm and to be comfortable and confident for them. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
And he's brought down after a nice game. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it just the line of scrimmage before he gets down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Florida has the ball back, and here offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You got to throw the football.
Turning it on. Good line on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Grab behind the line. It's Montgomery. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long, 1st down marker just short of the goal line. Rushes on him, and the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And they'll send out the field goal unit.
On the field goal.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Rice is having its way offensively, just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up 14 over Charlotte. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quarterback making adjustments. First play of the drive, wants to throw. On the run, still looking. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
The Rebels come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the third down pass is incomplete.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Wilson will throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Wants to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And the Gators have it with a first and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. The lone back's got it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds the tight end. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Absolutely perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. So now it's second and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Under fire. Moving away from pressure. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got.
And the Rebels will boot it away to start the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
again, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively, and you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Wilson to pass. He's going to run it. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Lets it fly. Complete to the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. To the air on first down. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Florida! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They'll line up to go for two. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was weak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. There he goes. At the 30. Past the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's a big shot, that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Works his way to the 18-yard line. Not enough for the first down. They'll be facing 4th down. The Gators will call on their punt team. Now on the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's loose down the left
supposed to see the quarterback, and when he throws it, go break on it, gets the tip, and then you get the pick. That's just gravy. That's just a cherry on top of the sundae. And then take it back to the house. Let's get weird. Nice play by the defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. He'll pull it on the read. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Out of the gun to give to the back. Still on his feet at the 40. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Might be changing the route. Now they're going to throw it. Finds his man. It's Watkins. Oh, what a move. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw. It's Knight. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. He's forced out of bounds, just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from pay dirt. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by the...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Looking to fire. Going for the big play. Brings it in down the left side. Off and running. The 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Florida.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw. It's Knight. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Might be calling a hot route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Trying to set up the screen. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Fourth down and 4 yards. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got a man, it's Watkins. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw, it's Knight. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets the first down. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. The give to the tailback. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And this offense continues to have success and just put a long drive together. And on this defense, I'm getting desperate now. It's desperation. I got to make a play. I got to force something to happen. I got to change something up, and I got to get this football back to my offense.
Here's a heat. Buys a little time. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Catch in the middle, it's Bradley. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and an array of possibilities here. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying play action. Buys a little time with his feet. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on 3rd down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy. He sees it, nothing open, tucks it, gets a huge 3rd down conversion for this offense.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown. He's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. And they swarm him under.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Bob.
And I get that, but I've been wearing this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, I got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
Looking for a man. It's Knight. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for it, but when you're up by a couple scores, I think you're just kind of free. And like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there. Let's keep the accelerator on. And I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyways.
Breaks the tackle. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. And the Gators moving quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Daniels. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Daniels. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Turns it loose deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Knight. Oh, they're after him. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Gators sending the offense back to work. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Daniels. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Gators can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Makes the grab. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Then they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down. trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Wilson will throw. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the move, it's Darisaw. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, it's just given time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice 1st down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great 2nd down opportunity.
The option look. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.